Welcome to Kermode Uncut. Star Wars The Last Jedi is coming out on DVD on Monday. Now, you'll remember that when the film came out in cinemas, there was an awful lot of controversy about it. It kind of became the centre of a debate about whether or not critics and audiences had become divided. Specifically, people pointed to the fact that the last time I looked, on Rotten Tomatoes, the film had a 91% positive rating from critics, but only a 48% positive rating from audiences. And this was taken to prove that critics were completely out of touch. Critics were saying it was great, audiences were saying not so great. Now, obviously, since then, we've had the Black Panther scandal, in which a Facebook group was set up deliberately to skew the audience scores for Black Panther on Rotten Tomatoes. Then again, there was the whole business of the box office. The Last Jedi took something like 1.3 billion, which seems like a massive amount. I mean, that's a huge hit. However, for some people, that was underperforming. It wasn't doing the same kind of business that The Force Awakens was doing. And certainly Disney thought it was going to do better than that. So 1.3 billion seems like an enormous runaway success, but other people are arguing that it's a failure. Now the film is finally coming out on DVD, and here's what I want. I want people to be able to look at it away from all that fuss, away from the critics versus audiences stuff, away from the Rotten Tomatoes percentage ratings, away from the box office analysis, to just look at the film for what it is. I saw it twice in the cinema, and both times I really, really liked it. I've met people who have real problems with it, although I have to say, more people who really, really like it. But one of the problems is, in the middle of all that hoo-ha, in the middle of all that hysteria, in the middle of all that infighting, somehow the film itself got lost. When my positive review was published, I received loads of messages on social media telling me that I was a Disney stooge, that I'd been paid by Disney, that I'd been bullied by Disney, that I was frightened of Disney, that somehow I liked The Last Jedi because I thought otherwise I would lose my job. Which is bizarre, considering I had actually started liking the Star Wars movies round about the time of Force Awakens and have been pretty positive about them since then. I'm going to look at the film again on DVD to see whether maybe I was wrong about it. I don't think I was, but I'll give it another go. I'd like everyone else to do the same thing. Let's try and review the film. Not the box office, not the internet response, not the fanboys, not the critics, just the film itself, and see whether it stands up.